kuna hii article ya constitution ambayo na feel watu huwa wana misuse ama huwa wana misunderstand. The thing that says that power belongs to the people. What's your take on that? Because that is what inspired, generally if you ask many will say that this is what inspired people going to parliament and demonstrating, the Gen Zs getting into parliament na wanafanya vituko. What's your understanding on that? Because I need us to have that discussion so that people can understand what that really means. Because many, including probably those who are viewing us, have the misinformation of just part of the information about the power of the people. What's your take?
Now, power belongs to the people.
Na uongea haraka, niko na hasira.
Power belongs to the people. Wewe hasira yako weka. Sijui hasira yako imetokana na nini, but weka kwanza.
Okay.
Now, power belongs to the people. In the first place, anybody who was in parliament, especially let's talk about the politicians, they were given those power they are exercising by the people.
Agreed.
And the people have the right to take it away from them.
Exactly.
If they misuse it. Now, the way it has been, the demonstration by Gen Z, understanding that power belongs to them, and that's why they acted the way they acted in the demonstration. Now, they have the power to rule or to overthrow the government.
Let me allow me to read that article for you so that we can now start on the same page.
Right.
Because I think people are referring to Article 1 or Chapter 1 of the Constitution, Article 1, which speaks about sovereignty of the people.
Yes.
I want to read it to you. It says that all sovereign power belongs to the people of Kenya and shall be exercised only in accordance with the Constitution. You see, my problem with people mostly is that people read until this point yenye inasema that all sovereign power belongs to the people of Kenya. Wanamalizia hapo. You see, there is a point where it says even you wewe unakwama pia hapo, kuna mahali kuna. Wacha nikwambie. The statement doesn't stop at the point where all sovereign power belongs to the people of Kenya.
Where does it stop?
It continues. And which means it is a must. The condition, okay, on how these people will exercise the power is also explained in this constitution. The same line. Hata hatujaenda number 2. Number 1 inasema and shall be exercised only in accordance with the constitution. So this is what it means, that there is a constitution that will explain how these people must exercise their power. As long as you have all the sovereign power, na hii kitu yako imetoka nugu, weka kitu. As long as you have all the sovereign power and the constitution has given you all sovereignty, the same constitution has the guidelines on how the people must exercise this power.
If I could ask you.
So when we are saying it, anything we are doing, we must question what is the constitution saying about the power that I'm about to exercise. And that includes the power to demonstrate.
Yes.
The right to demonstrate.
Good.
The constitution is very clear about demonstrations and how demonstrations must happen.
Right.
Failure to obey or failure to follow the guidelines of the constitutions about how the powers or the right to demonstration is supposed to happen, then means that you cannot enjoy that power. I mean, you cannot enjoy that right. Do you agree with me?
I agree.
You cannot. It is not just because power belongs to you doesn't mean that because the constitution has given you power and you are the sovereign, all sovereign power belongs to you, that you can come and slap me. The constitution has the guidelines on the consequences of you slapping me or you doing anything. It has explained. And if you want to slap me or you want to do anything to me, the constitution has said, it has given the guidelines on how you are supposed to.
Now I want you to do this. Do this for me. Gen Z, they were on a demonstration. What did they do against the constitution?
Many things.
One?
There are many things that we are doing against the constitution.
One?
Because, okay, maybe I should ask with a question.
Carrying or taking away the symbol of power from parliament?
No.
No.
I'm asking, no, I'm not saying that they
Breaking
did wrong.
into parliament?
I'm not saying that they did wrong. I'm just saying that even if power belongs to you, you must follow the constitution.
That's why I'm asking which point do you feel like they did?
I think the Gen Zs have the right to protest.
They have, and they did, right?
They must conform to the guidelines and the orders of the constitution.
Of which they did.
How you should protest.
Of which they did.
Okay. Let's go to the same constitution, and then you will tell me whether they did. Okay?
Yes.
I want us to go to Article 37 of the Constitution.
Which says?
Article 37 is where the right to protest and other rights are written.
And it gives also guidelines on how you should conduct your protest.
Guidelines. It just gives you the
conditions
rights
you have to follow.
And Article 37 speaks about assembly, demonstrating, picketing, and petition, which is what the Gen Zs were doing.
Correct.
On Tuesday, and they will also do it on Thursday. We don't know whether on the other days they will do.
All right.
And this is what the Constitution says. Every person has the right. So we are not, every person
has the right to do.
Every person has the right, inaweka comma, peaceably and unarmed, inaweka comma ingine, to assemble, to demonstrate, to picket, and to present petitions. Listen this. And to present petitions to public authorities.
Right.
Every
individual.
Every person, including you and me.
Yes.
Including the president. Including the chief justice.
Yes.
Including the activists. Including the opposition. Including people in the government who are crying now. Here Kikuyus are now regretting electing William Ruto. They have the right because they fall under every person. As long as you are a person, you have the right.
Correct.
Okay? Then kuna comma. Peaceably and unarmed. I want you to explain to me what the statement between the two commas, peaceably and unarmed, what does it mean?
There are two independent aspects. That wherever you are going to demonstrate, you have to be a peaceful person, right?
Oh, it doesn't mean, the Constitution doesn't speak about peaceful.
It speaks about
peaceably,
which comes from the word peace.
Peaceable.
Peace.
Not peace.
Is the mother
peaceable.
of the...
Peace is the mother.
Peace is the mother.
So it is the key word. But
yes.
The Constitution was very deliberate not to use the word peaceful and peaceable. And this is what I want you to understand.
All right.
There is a very big difference between peace, peaceful, peaceable. Though they all originate from the word peace, there is a very big difference.
All right.
I will explain to you why. When I say that something is movable, what does it mean?
It can be lifted. It can be
by who? By who? Is it the thing moving on itself?
No, movable means it is mobile. It can be taken any place where we want.
Okay.
The other name is
so
mobile. It's mobile. You can move it.
It means you can remove that thing from that place. Uipeleke mahali pengine.
Correct.
Sindio? When we say that something is repairable, to repair, we know what it means.
Yes.
When we say that something is repairable, what does it mean?
It means this. Once it is broken, you can repair it.
You can repair, not it can repair itself.
No, you can repair it.
You.
Yes.
When we say that something is punishable, to punish, we know what to punish means. When we say that something is punishable, What does it mean?
It means that
when you do that thing, somebody can punish you.
You get punished.
Okay.
You will get punished.
Sawa.
Right.
I hope you are going somewhere. Now the Constitution speaks about peaceably. So the word we are using here is not peace. It's not peaceful.
Is it
it's
peaceable?
Peaceable.
Peaceable.
It means that peace, you are going for protests. It must be possible for someone to bring peace amongst you.
So that means you're violent first.
No.
You are unpeaceful.
We are not talking about the word peaceful.
Then how can it be? Why should we talk about peaceable when we don't talk about something that there is no peace at that moment?
This is what I want you to understand. That the mother word is peace.
Yes.
So while you protest, you know peace has to be there. Peace must be there. Sindio? But okay. Let me try to expound it further. We say that if something is movable, it means that you, as an external force, can be able to move that thing. When we say that something is punishable, is that if somebody commits an act against what that punishable thing means, or you commit a punishable offense, means that a force external, external force can punish you. Right?
Peaceable.
Which means if you are peaceable, means that
somebody can bring peace.
Somebody who is not you
can bring peace
between you. Which means then, if the condition for demonstration in the Constitution means that every person has the right peaceably, if you are protesting, meaning there are two
parties here.
Two parties who have divergent opinion. There is a demonstrator and there is the authority which the people are demonstrating against. Or there is the person demonstrating and the person who is making the protest to happen. Sawa? It must be possible
that you will collide,
that someone can come or something can happen, and that between you peace can be found. For example, if you're saying that you want the servers open, the conflict is between you and the person who has closed the server, which means that it is possible to
bring peace amongst the two parties,
and that peace will be brought by
another party, third party,
which that thing must be opening the server or sitting you down
and agreeing,
and then making you agree, the same way you see Kofi Annan did. The Kofi Annan now gave life to this word peaceable because he was able to bring peace between Kibaki and Raila Odinga. Okay? So there must be a force that the moment, or
that aspect is
what I want you to tell me is, now we have agreed on the word peaceable.
We have.
That you, because you are alive of the fact that peace must be within you, and if peace ceases to exist, or it must be a conflict that can be solved. If it cannot, no need to go to demonstration, because then you'll be doing stupidity. Peace has to be brought within you. So that is one aspect. Number two, it speaks about and unarmed. Every person has the right peaceably and unarmed to demonstrate.
Yes.
So you have to be peaceful and you have to be unarmed. What does the word armed mean?
Armed means you having a weapon that can hurt someone. Yeah. That's being armed. If you have anything that can be used to hurt another person.
So the question is, the Constitution says you have to be peaceful and you have to be unarmed. Armed, in a simple definition, means that you don't have a weapon. Without a weapon. It simply means that.
Yeah.
Without
a weapon, any weapon.
So, according to you, can a person enjoy the right to demonstrate if they are not peaceful?
Yes, they will. They have.
How? The Constitution, remember, you have this, the sovereignty belongs to you. All sovereign power belongs to you.
Shouting.
Sawa, skiza. All sovereign power belongs to you. But the Constitution said in the very first line that power must be exercised in accordance with the Constitution. And now the Constitution has given you the right to demonstrate. You're told that as you have the right to demonstrate on condition that you're peaceful and you don't have a weapon. In your thinking or in your interpretation, does it mean that if you have a weapon, you don't have, or you cannot enjoy the right? You have the right, but you cannot enjoy the right to demonstrate.
Yes. The right ceases where you hold the weapon.
Exactly. If you're not peaceful, you don't have the right to demonstrate. All right? Because the right ceases the moment you become
the moment you violate the two conditions.
Yes, the two conditions.
You cease to enjoy that right.
Now listen. See, because people ignore some of these small words that means everything. They went to the parliament na wakaanza wakaangusha wall. Was there peace?
Now, before we get there,
no,
you should not. You should not. No, you should not jump. There are aspects you should not. There is no.
Say yes or no first.
What is the question?
Was there peace when they were when you swing the walls of parliament and you unaangusha unaondoa?
They were peaceful.
Is that what you call peace?
Yeah. What is peace? What is peace?
Without conflict.
What was the conflict there?
Lack of conflict. Lack of violence. Is the gate being broken violently?
Why is it closed?
Because it is a condition you must.
Now, if you are shouting, let me ask you.
It is not everybody who is allowed to get into the parliament.
If you go shouting, are you peaceful?
No.
Then
shouting, there is a difference between shouting and speaking in a loud sound, in a loud voice.
You know, a loud voice, when one or two people,
a loud voice achieves audibility. Shouting achieves violence.
No. Audibility is you can be heard. Your voice can be heard. There's a difference.
No, the audibility. I'm saying. The goal of a loud voice is to achieve audibility, clarity to the listener.
Loud voice.
A loud voice. But shouting is a sign of violence.
It's loud.
It achieves
shouting violence. Is loud voices.
If you are here and your son, maybe a son or somebody is about 1 kilometer away, and you say, Nyoto, nileta hiyo kikombe. You are speaking loudly because the person is far away and you want the sound to be audible enough so that they can hear what you're saying. But if the person is here and you tell him, Nyoto, I don't nileta kikombe. That's violence.
It's not violence.
That's violence.
That's
I'm telling you, that's violence.
That's you spoke in a loud voice.
No, you shouted. Like now
the
shouting.
Difference coming. No,
it's a sign of violence. I'm now becoming violent because you're becoming so lazy to understand.
No, the same thing. You just did the same thing. There is the same meaning. Thing. Everything is same.
Exactly.
You spoke in loud voice.
It is the same. It is a high tone, but the high tone is either a loud voice.
It's a loud
or
voice.
A shouting.
It's a loud voice.
If it is a loud voice,
sometimes
you are trying to achieve audibility.
Sometimes
if it is shouting, then that is violent. It's a sign of violence.
Now,
in Itangwa, it depicts violence.
Now let me ask you.
So because I don't want us to dwell so much on that.
Now the people, the demonstrator,
there is that aspect.
The demonstrator was shouting, Ruto must go.
Yes.
Or they were on their loudest point.
Because Ruto was not there. They had to shout.
Now someone from Eldoret can shout to where Ruto is?
No. He's not there, but they try. No, I don't know whether they are shouting or they are I want to give them just a benefit of doubt to say that they were speaking in a loud voice.
No, that is no violence then. That means they were peaceful.
Let's go to the weapon, the weapon aspect. What is a weapon?
A weapon is something that can be used to hurt a person or another individual.
Exactly. So anything used
to hurt another person
is
a weapon.
Is a weapon. Now, if you go to a protest with a weapon, are you still free to enjoy the
You
right?
don't enjoy the right of demonstration.
Simamia hapo. Did you see people throwing stones?
Why did they throw stones?
It doesn't matter. Did you see? It doesn't matter why they were throwing stones.
As much as you are doing
did
this,
you see?
I saw them, yes.
Is a stone a weapon?
Did it hurt someone?
No, is it a weapon? Yeah.
Did it?
Can it?
Did it?
Can it hurt someone?
Anything can hurt someone. Now, if you
so as long as you throw and it hurts someone,
it's a weapon.
Or as long as you kick someone with it,
it's a weapon. It's a weapon.
Sindio?
And
what about if you throw and it hurts a car?
Now let me ask you. It is a weapon. Now let me ask you.
Did the stone hurt anybody or any car?
Yes, it happened.
So was it a weapon?
Now I want you to.
So that person who was demonstrating, is he free to enjoy the freedom or the right to demonstrate?
No.
The person who throws the stone.
It stopped there.
It stops there. The right ceases. You cease to enjoy the right at that point.
Yes.
Sindio? The next question, if I naweza kunja ngume yangu hivi and I hit you, do I have am I armed?
It depends.
It depends.
It depends.
So there is
even the use of stones depends on.
Okay, let me ask you. Is something you see. Even if you kill someone under self-defense, that you did that to defend yourself, the court or the law excuses you and you're freed. But that doesn't mean that you did not kill.
Yes,
you're still a murderer. You still killed.
Yeah, you killed.
So but even if I take this phone, I was having a phone and this is a selfie I was going, the intention is just to take a selfie and then to show it to the rest of the world that we are demonstrating and we are waking up and
you are peaceful demonstrator
and you are peaceful. The moment someone threatens me or not threatens me and I throw the phone ceases to be an object within which or from which I am expressing my right or I'm communicating with, and it becomes a weapon because the intention of throwing is to hurt. The moment the intention becomes hurting, this becomes a weapon. Yes. So you become armed. So you cease to enjoy the right. It means you cannot continue enjoying the right to protest, which means the police have to come. Okay, I didn't want to bring it this way.
I know. I know what
telling you that the moment you become armed or you carry something that can become a weapon, there has to be someone who should come to tell you to stop enjoying the right. Someone with the authority. That authority is given under the laws of Kenya. The police are the ones who are responsible to maintain law and order. And because the law has stipulated how you're supposed to, the police must come and make sure that you are enjoying the right within the law. Now because you have objects and you're carrying things that can anytime turn into a weapon, the police must come there and make sure that you don't use those the things that you are carrying or the things near you as weapons, so that the moment they become weapons, they can unarm you.
Now, I want you to explain this.
So that's generally why the police come to demonstrations. They don't come to demonstrate. They just come to make sure that you are maintaining law
and order,
and you are orderly. You are acting in accordance, the way we started the discussion, in accordance with the law, with the Constitution. Yes, it's your power. Nobody's saying it's not yours. It's your power and you have all the rights to enjoy the power. But the police, having been the organ that has been charged with the responsibility of maintaining law and order, must come to make sure that as you enjoy this right,
that's
why you have to notify the police, so that they can come and maintain law and order. Make sure that as you enjoy this right, you are within the law and you are within the orders of the Constitution. So the moment you do anything that suggests that you are holding a weapon, that you are going against the Constitution, the police do the necessary.
Which is that?
Very many things they can do, including tear gassing, because the tear gas is there for people.
Including using live bullets to kill.
Bullet when you threaten the police.
So what are you saying?
There are conditions when the police can shoot on you.
Which are?
There are conditions. I'm not saying that they are coming to shoot on you.
Now let me ask you.
I'm asking you, is it okay?
Now no. I want, as much as you've talked to me and you've explained all those to me, there's things you also have to understand that there is no way I am now demonstrating peaceful, and then you come, you interfere with my peace, so that you can act on me.
Who is interfering?
As a law enforcer. Yes. Now, one thing.
I agree.
Look at this one.
I'm not speaking for the police.
If you see people demonstrating,
I'm not speaking for the police.
You are not. But I am talking about the things that make
the police, because I have never been there to see that they are actually the one triggering the mass into
to be violent.
Okay? I have not seen. But I have seen clips on videos which I choose whether to trust or not. I have seen the Gen Zs and the
throwing stones.
Not throwing stones. Just going to the police in front of a police and now dancing before them in a manner likely to suggest that the power belongs to me. And I even saw someone touching the knees. I don't know whether you saw. Kuna jamaa polisi akipita alikuwa anagonga hizo shield zao. I have seen occasions where members of public wanarushia polisi mawe, but you guys never want to speak about that. I have seen occasions where watu wanaenda maandamano, lakini mkienda on your way mumeweka nini kwa mfuko, mumeweka mawe kwa mfuko, ama umeshika mti. There is no any other role that a stick, carrying a stick or a wooden bar, can play apart from being a weapon. It means that you are ready for.
No, look here.
You are ready for violence.
You're carrying banners, right? You're carrying banners. Some banners are attached to the sticks you are holding to help you lift it high. Is it a weapon?
No, it's not a weapon. Unless you hit somebody with it.
No, the moment,
or you show an intention,
moment now,
however small it is. When you show an intention of hitting somebody or hitting something with that,
it becomes a weapon, right?
It becomes a weapon.
Now, the issue comes in here. You or somebody else interferes with my peace, and I use that object as a weapon.
Yes.
Right? Do I cease to enjoy the right?
Yes, you cease.
I stop, right?
You cease.
Correct.
Because you made yourself to hold a weapon.
Correct. Should I stand so that somebody can hit me?
No, you are not. No,
what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
You are not supposed to stand.
What am I supposed to do?
You are supposed I don't know
to defend myself.
Yes,
I am supposed to defend myself.
And what do you use to defend yourself?
What I have.
What you have becomes what?
What I have helps me.
It becomes a weapon.
Yes, it becomes a weapon.
Yes,
to help me defend myself.
Therefore, whether somebody
whether
mtu alikuchokoza ama hakukuchokoza, you defended yourself using a weapon.
Correct.
Did you become armed?
Yes.
Then you see,
for the interest of my own security.
Exactly, for the interest of your own security.
Yes,
you
which is correct.
To become unlawful.
And not unlawful.
It's unlawful.
If we go to court, my friend, I acted according to the way I was supposed to act.
No, you acted for defense.
Yes.
So the court can understand
I became armed.
However, even if we understand, yes, we understand you, and we will forgive you. But
not forgiving. Not forgiving. That is no forgiveness.
Okay. Whatever word you want to put it, we will give you your right. Okay, yes, you enjoy the right to freedom. Now you become free. We free you. You can be freed. But that doesn't mean that you did not use a weapon.
I did. I did use a weapon.
And therefore you.
And the reason why I used the weapon is for self-defense.
And therefore you.
Which does not restrict me from enjoying the right of demonstrating.
But you have already conflicted the words of the Constitution.
Yes, I have. You cannot pick that word to restrict me from acting. You cannot